All right, what's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe here, and not. No, this is probably not. I really hate that this happened. There, I sent. So I got this live stream set up, posted it around Facebook and all that, and got it set up to do on my laptop. And then the minute I hit the go live button, it starts doing like the loading thing, but it won't start the stream. And I don't get what the problem was. So that's why I'm doing it here. I know this is totally, because I know this not gonna be the same link. Like people probably coming and probably like wondering what's going on. But this is what's going on. Give me just a see. Yeah, give kind of bear with me on this. So I'm going in on my laptop to the live that I'm doing here on my phone because the laptop wouldn't do right. So I'm going in on my laptop to see if I can uh, at least post the link to the YouTube page. So anybody coming to the YouTube page, see something's not right. Hopefully they can check the post and yeah, see where okay I put up like a new link and everything. So yeah, so that's what just happened, and it was kind of having some problems even before then, but I thought it was starting to work at the moment there, but so let's see. Think this is I think this is the one that I'm on here. Let's see, it's what 10. So it's what it's get to. So this okay, wait. Look at okay, so it's 10:15. So this has got to be it right here. This got to be it. Okay, I'm bringing it up just to see if it's working. Okay, that might not be it. I think I may have clicked the wrong one. Or maybe I did. Yeah. Yeah, and I gotta get it probably. I don't know when I'll be able to, but at some point I do need to get a new laptop. Both me and Queen Tina. Yes. Yeah. Again, I apologize for this. Kind of delay. Oh, here. Okay, this is the right one. Yeah, it's just okay. Can't try to pause it. Well, I guess you can't really pause a live stream. I don't know what's bringing it up. Okay. Okay, there's the volume. Okay, so I can turn it so I won't be echoing. Okay. All right. So this is the. So I'm just gonna hit share so I can share the link. Yeah, it feels going. So yeah, that's what I might need to. So like I say, I have so I don't know what's gonna happen as far as live streams after this or anything like that. Like I say, I'll do what I can and everything to try to keep this kind of thing going there. But like I say, I might. It's a possible, and then I know I got the other laptop that Casey gave me there. So what I might have to do at the time being is try to get like a webcam on that laptop because it seemed like because I know it seemed like it's a lot faster than um than my main laptop that I'm sitting right here in front of there. So let's see, copy the link. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So yeah, there we go. All right. So go back to the YouTube page there. Come on, don't take so long now. Huh? so I can get started. Oh boy. Okay, so all right, I'm just gonna go to post and post it on the YouTube page, and then we get started. Yeah, I know this because normally like I say, normally when I do this, um, with the laptop doing the live stream, it's usually done. I usually like I say Bible. I usually get it started with the laptop, and I go in my phone and copy the link and post it around to like Facebook and all that there. Live stream link, yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, I think that should work. Okay. Yeah, maybe they can see like, okay, the first one ain't working, so they come to the second one that just posted up. Yeah, once they come to the page. So, all right. So I've taken care of that. Let's go on and get into the Bible reading there. They say I definitely got the era of the kings is about to begin in here, and yeah, because there's like I say, a lot of stuff going down with Israel. That's like so here we go. So let's go and start with 7th chapter Samuel. Say, and the men of Karen Jerim came up and took the ark of the Lord and brought it to the house of Abidan of Abidan of Abidan say Abinadab. Okay, so upon they brought it to his house on the hill, and they consecrated his son Aazar to have charge of the ark of the Lord from the day that the ark was lodged at Kiriath Jearim, long past some 20 years, and all the house of Israel limit after the Lord. Samuel judges Israel, okay? And Samuel said to all the house of Israel, if you are returning to the Lord with all your heart, put away the foreign gods and the Ashtaroth from among you, and direct your heart to the Lord. Serve only him, that he will deliver you out of the hands of the Philistines. So the people put away the Baals and the Ashtaroth, and they served the Lord only. And Samuel said, gather all Israel at Mizpah. I will pray to the Lord for you. And they gathered at Mizpah. They drew water and poured it out before the Lord and fasted that day and said there, we have sinned against the Lord. And Samuel judged the people of Israel at Mizpah. So now when the Philistines heard that the people of Israel had gathered there, the lords of the Philistines went up against Israel. And when the people of Israel heard it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the people of Israel said to Samuel, say, do not cease to cry out to the Lord our God, that he may save us from the hand of the Philistines. Samuel took a nursing lamb and offered it as a burnt offering to the Lord. Samuel cried out to the Lord for Israel, and the Lord answered him. And Samuel was offering up the burnt offering. The Philistines drew near to attack Israel, but the Lord thundered with a mighty sound that day against the Philistines and threw them into confusion, and they were defeated before Israel. And the men of Israel went out from Mizpah and pursued the Philistines and struck them as far as Bethkar. Then Samuel took the stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shin and called its name say Ebenezer, for he said, till now the Lord has helped us. So the Philistines were subdued and did not again enter the territory of Israel. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. And the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. The cities that the Philistines had taken from Israel were restored to Israel, from Ekron to Gath, and Israel delivered their territory from the hand of the Philistines. There was peace between Israel and the Amorites. Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life and went on a circuit year by year at Bethel, Gilad, Mizpah, and he judged Israel in all those places. Then he would return home to Ramah, for his home was there, where he also judged Israel and built there an altar to the Lord. All right, so things are looking pretty good, but then of course we go into chapter 8. Israel is demanding for a king, and we come to what I mentioned to you guys about in the post. When Samuel became old, he made his sons judges over Israel. The name of his firstborn son was Joel, and the name of his second Abijah. They were the judges in Beersheba. Yet his sons did not walk in his ways. They turned aside after gain and took bribes and perverted justice. Oh my Lord. Then all the elders of Israel gathered together, came to Samuel at Ramah and said to him, behold, you are old, and your sons do not walk in your ways. Now appoint for us a king to judge us like all other nations. But the king, this thing displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. Oh boy. And Samuel prayed to the Lord, and the Lord said to Samuel, obey the voice of the people and all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being king over them. According to the deeds that they have done, from this day I brought them up out of Egypt, even to this day, forsaking me and serving other gods. So they are also doing to you. Now then, obey their voice, only you will solemnly warn them and show them the ways of the king who will reign over them. So Samuel told them all the words of the Lord to the people who were asking for a king from him. He said, these are the ways of the king who will reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them to his chariots. They will to be his horsemen and run before his chariots. And he will appoint for himself commanders of thousands and commanders of 50, and some to plow his ground and reap his harvest. Almost kind of making me think of Herod in the future. And he will take your daughters to be perfumers, cooks, and bakers. He will take the best of your fields and your vineyards and olive orchards and give them to his servants. And he will take your male servants and female servants and your best of your young men and your donkeys and put them to his work. And he will take a tenth of your flocks, and you will be his slaves. And in that day you will cry out because of your king, whom you have chosen for yourself, but the Lord will not answer you in that day. But the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said, no, but there shall be a king over us. Pretty stubborn, aren't they? Okay. That we will also be like the nations. Now a king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles. And when Samuel heard all of the words of the people, he repeated them to the ears of the Lord. The Lord said to Samuel, obey their voice and make them a king. Samuel then said to the men of Israel, go every man to his city. And now chapter 9. There was a man of Benjamite whose name was Kish, and the son of Abel, the son of Zar, and the son of Bakara, the son of Eprite, the Benjamite, a man of wealth. And he had a son whose name was Saul, a handsome young man. There was not a man among the people of Israel more handsome than he. From his shoulders upward, he was taller than any of the people. So I guess he's kind of like a Shaq height there. Now the donkeys of Kish, Saul's father, were lost. So Kish said to Saul, his son, take one of the young men with you, arise and go look for the donkeys. And he passed through the hill country of Ephraim and passed through the land of Salishah. I think Shah, Shalishah. But they did not find them. They passed through the land of Shalem, but they were not there. Then they passed through the land of Benjamin, but they did not find them. And when they came to the land of Zippah, Saul said to his servant who was with him, come, let us go back, lest my father cease to care about the donkeys and become anxious about us. But he said to them, behold, there is a man of God in this city, and he is a man about us. But he said to him, behold, there is a man of God in the city. He is a man who is held in honor. All that he says comes true. Let us go there. Perhaps we should tell him, perhaps he can tell us the way we should go. And Saul said to his servant, but if we go, what can we bring the man? For the bread and our sacks are gone. There is no present to bring the man of God. What do we have? The servant answered Saul, here I have with me a quarter of a shekel of silver, and I will give it to the man of God and tell us our way. Formerly in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, he said, come, let us go to the seer, for today's prophet was formerly called the seer. And Saul said to his servant, well, come, let us go. So they went to the city where the man of God was. As they went up to the city, they went up the hill to the city, they met young women coming out to draw water and said to them, is the seer here? They answered, behold, he is just ahead of you. Hurry. He has just now come to the city because the people have a sacrifice today on the high place. As soon as you enter the city, you will find him before he goes up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he comes, since he must bless the sacrifice. Afterward, those who are invited will eat. Now go up, and you will meet him immediately. So they went up to the city. As they were entering the city, they saw Samuel coming out toward them on his way up to the high place. Okay. Now the day before Saul came, the Lord had revealed to Samuel, tomorrow about this time I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin, and you shall anoint him to be prince over my people. He shall save my people from the hand of the Philistines, for I have seen my people, because their cry came out to me. When Samuel saw Saul, the Lord told him, he is the man whom I spoke to you. He it is who shall restrain my people. Then Saul approached Samuel at the gate and said, tell me, where is the house of the seer? Samuel answered Saul, I am the seer. Go up before me to the high place, for today you shall eat with me, and in the morning I will let you go and tell you all that is on your mind. For as your donkeys that were lost 3 days ago. Do not set your mind on them, for they have been found. And for whom is all that is desirable in Israel? Is it not for you and all your father's house? Saul answered, I am not a Benjamite, for less from the less of the tribes of Israel, and is not my clan the humble? Oh, he said, am I not a Benjamite from the least of the tribes of Israel? And and is not my clan the humblest of all the clans of the tribe of Benjamin? Then why have you spoken to me in this way? And Samuel took Saul, this young man, brought him to the hall and gave him a place at the head of those who had been invited. There were about 30 persons. And Samuel said to the cook, bring up the portion I gave you, which I said to you, put it aside. So the cook took up the leg of which what was on it, and set it before Saul. And Samuel said, see, what was kept is set before you. Eat, because it is kept for you until the hour appointed, that you might eat with the guests. Saul ate with Samuel that day. And when they came down from the high place into the city, a bed was spread for Saul on the roof, and he lay down to sleep. Then at the break of dawn, Samuel called to Saul on the roof, up, that I may send you on your way. And Saul arose, and both he and Samuel went out into the street. And as they were going down to the outskirts of the city, Samuel said to Saul, tell the servant to pass before us, and when he has passed on, stop here yourself for a while, that I may make known to you the word of God. And chapter 10. Samuel took a flask of oil and poured it on his head and kissed him and said, he has not the Lord appointed you to be prince over all his people, and you shall reign over the people of the Lord, and you will save them from the hand of their surrounding enemies. And this shall be a sign to you that the Lord has appointed you to be prince over his heritage. When you depart from me today, you will meet 2 men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zelzah, and they will say to you, the donkeys that you seek are found, and now your father has ceased to care about the donkeys, and is anxious about you, saying, what shall I do about my son? Then you shall go on from there further and come to the oak of Tabor. 3 men are going up to God at Bethel will meet you, one carrying 3 young goats, the other 3 loaves of bread, and the other carrying a skin of wine. And they will greet you, give you the loaves of bread, and you shall accept it from their hands, and you shall come to Gibeah Alam, where there is a garrison of the Philistines, and there, as soon as you come to the city, you will meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place with harp, tambourine, flute, and lyre. They is Lyre. They before them prophesizing. Then the Spirit of the Lord will rush upon you, and you will prophesy with them, and will be turned. Knew him previously, saw how he prophesied with the prophets. The people said to one another, who has come over the son of Kish? Is Saul also among the prophets? And a man of the place answered, and who is their father? Therefore it became a proverb, is Saul also among the prophets? When he finished prophesying, he came to a high place. Saul's uncle said to him and his servant, where did you go? And he said to the seer, to seek the donkeys. and they were not to be found. We went to Samuel. Saul's uncle said, "Please tell me what Samuel said to you." And Saul said to his uncle, "He told us plenty that the donkeys have been found, and about the matter of the kingdom which Samuel has spoken, I did not tell him anything." Now Samuel called the people together, the Lord at Memphis, and he said to the people of Israel, "Thus the Lord God of Israel brought Israel up out of Egypt and delivered you from the hands of the Egyptians, from the hand of the kingdoms oppressing you. But today you have rejected your God who saved you from all calamities and distress, and you have said to him, 'Set a king over us now.' Now therefore present yourselves before the Lord by your tribes, by your thousands." And Samuel brought all the tribes of Israel near, and the king of Benjamin was taken by lot. He brought the tribe of Benjamin near by his clans, and the clan of the Metrites was taken by lot. Oh no. Okay, let's say I don't know if this is gonna cut off or not, but I'm gonna try to finish this. Okay. Long, let's say they inquired again of the Lord. They there, and they ran to him. He stood among the people. He was taller than the people. And Samuel said to all the people, "Do you see him, whom the Lord has chosen? There is none like him among all the people." And the people said, "Long live the king." Samuel told the people the rights and duties of kingship and wrote them in the book and laid them before the Lord. Samuel sent all the people with him, men of valor whose hearts God had touched. But some worthless fellows said, "How can this man save us?" And they despised him, brought him no present, but he held his peace. So, okay. So that's what we're going to cut off and try to, as I say, I apologize for these difficulties there. Yeah, make sure y'all definitely like, share, subscribe, get our available books, and definitely hit us up on the Patreon. Support our miracle crew. Yours truly, King Gabe, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, Jen, aka Chris Godfrey, Janara Nellens, and EJ the Supreme. You hang out with us in the Discord and Facebook, just like in the live streams, and sell each other stuff on that McCary app. And we'll see y'all in the next video or live stream, if hopefully if we can get things fixed up with this live stream. So till then, see you later.